Hey hello guys, this is Anish. This is the second part of the video. If you want to watch the first part, please click the link above. Before getting this video, please do subscribe and support me guys.
Guys, before driving this car, I'm going to show the front visibility of this car. Even I can see the edge of that bonnet from the driver area. So I would say it is very easy to drive in, even in the small areas. You don't need to worry about the front visibility. As for us, me, I'll say the front visibility I'll give 10 out of 10 because the visibility is really great. So guys, whenever you start the car or going to drive the car, please make sure you wear the seat belt, and also recommend the co-passengers to wear the seat belt. It ensures the safety. So further, no delay, will drive this car and experience the power of this car. This engine is a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, which is completely made by the Mahindra group. For me, it is very silent inside the cabin. The refinement of the engine is really great. I'm not able to hear any vibration noise or heavy noise of the engine inside the cabin. It really feels light, smooth and noise free inside. So the road seems to be very clear, guys. I'm gonna check the pickup of this car. Let's get start, go. Oh, I'm really enjoying the pickup of this car, guys. Even in the third gear, I can reach up to 80 to 100 km of speed. The pickup of this car is really good. I can hear that wheel spin of this car. I'm really amazed of this engine. So for the pickup and the drivability of this car, I'll give 10 out of 10. I feel that will be a good score. So the next thing is we're gonna see the steering quality of this car. I'm going to show you the 3 modes of this car. You can check here. Here you have that steering modes. You can change the steering mode. First, I'm gonna press this, and you can see there that it is showing sports mode. In the sports mode, the steering will be really balanced, stable, and you can feel the weightage of the steering. So it will be very useful for you to drive in the highways. And the next one I'm gonna go is comfort mode. In the comfort mode, the steering will be very light. I can feel the lightness of the steering. So even in the very curvy roads, small roads, you can use the comfort mode of the steering, because the steering will be very light for you to maneuver easily. And the next one is normal mode. Normal mode, it's a normal steering mode, good mode. In the cities, you can use this normal mode. It will be very good. I recommend you to use the comfort mode in the city and sports mode in the highways, because it will give you more stability and more confidence to drive easily. So for the steering, I'll give definitely 10 out of 10 because of the modes they have given in this car. So guys, now we're gonna check the suspension of this car. We have McPherson strut in the front and torsion beam in the rear. So comparing to the other cars, the ground clearance of this car is almost very good. So we'll check the suspension of this car. Almost I'm driving in the bad roads. You can see in the roads are really bad. I'm gonna drive here. Yeah guys, the suspension of the car is really good. Of course, Mahindra cars have a good suspension quality, and of course this XUV 300 have really amazing suspension quality. The maximum impact is not getting inside the car. So inside the car, I can feel really comfortable sitting. Even for the front passengers or also for the rear passengers, the suspension, the impact is completely reduced, and you will feel a comfortable ride in roads like this. So coming to suspension quality, for the suspension, I'll definitely give 10 out of 10. You can comfortably drive. You even no need to reduce the speed and drive in these kind of roads. You can easily drive at minimum 40 to 60 km per hour. You will feel no changes, guys. So for suspension, I'll give 10 out of 10. So next, we'll see the braking quality of this car. For that, we'll find a good place to check the quality. So guys, almost I've come to an empty area. I think this is a good place to check the braking quality of this car. As I already told you, we have disc brakes on all the 4 wheels, so the braking quality should be really good. Let's check. I'm gonna go on a speed of almost around 60 to 70 kilometers per hour, and then I'm gonna press the brakes. Let's see how the quality of the brake actually gonna press, and how the car is going to stop. So let's go. So guys, I've almost reached 60 kilometers per hour. I'm going to press the brakes now. I'm going in 80 kilometers per hour. I'm going to press the brake now. Hold the seat belts. I would say the brake is actually really good, guys. Amazing. It covered some distance to actually stop this car. So what do you say, guys? So I would say 9 out of 10 for the braking quality.
Maybe in 60 it will be correct, I think so.
Maybe in 60 it will be perfect. Even I think so. Even I've reduced the speed to get the good braking quality. And let's check. Let's turn from there. So guys, again I'm gonna check this brake test. Now I'm gonna go in a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. I'm going to press the brake. Let's see how good the brake is. Now we are touching 60 and going to press the brake. Wow. The brake is absolutely good, guys. Of course, going at 60 kilometers per hour, and after pressing the brake, the braking quality is absolutely good. And the most important thing is it is not moving the passenger's front, so the impact is not getting inside the car, so the passengers are remaining in the same place after pressing a sudden brake. So that is really good. The dimension of the car, the seating comfort is making really good to place the passengers in the same place after pressing the brake. So for the braking quality, I'll definitely give 10 out of 10 now, because it is really good. The stability of the car after pressing the brake is good, stabilized one. So for the braking, absolutely I'll give 10 out of 10. So guys, the next thing is we're gonna say the AC part of this car. As you can see, the AC vents are really big. In the center we have two AC vents reflected, one to that side and this side, and also we have a AC vent over there and here, and even all the four AC vents are really looking big. The only thing is, like, we don't have a rear AC in this car. I feel the rear AC would be better, I would say, but not the bad one, because this cabin is quite big cabin. So the rear AC would be done a good job. Now we don't have a rear AC, but still the AC vents are really big, so it is more than sufficient for the rear passengers too. And also the most important thing I would like to say is, like, we have a dual AC option here. By pressing the dual option, we can adjust the temperature over that side, and we can adjust the different temperature over this side. To the left hand side we can have a different temperature, and towards the right hand side we can have a different temperature. Once pressing the dual mode here, you can see there is a dual option on there, so that I can increase the temperature for this side. The temperature will not be increased or decreased here, only we can adjust the temperature this side. And for this side we can use this one, we can decrease or increase the temperature. And also, guys, I would like to say, like, the fan speed is amazingly good. You can increase or decrease. Yeah, the fan speed is really good, guys. It is more than sufficient even for the rear passengers. So for AC, I will definitely give a 9 out of 10, because we lack the rear AC, but still the AC quality, the AC cooling capacity, within 1 or 2 minutes that we can feel the AC chillness inside the cabin. So the AC cooling capacity, everything is amazing. So guys, coming to the final verdict of this car, coming to the engine refinement, the engine refinement is really good, guys. For the engine refinement, I'll definitely give 10 out of 10, because the noise inside the cabin is really reduced. I can feel a smooth drive. I can feel a smooth drive inside the car. And the next thing is, this car price ranges from 9 lakhs to 14.9 lakhs. I mean, with a petrol and diesel version both, I'm saying. So if you want to buy this car, you can definitely go for this car, because the body quality is really good. You already know this scored 5 stars in the safety test, and the dynamics of the car is really amazing. The look, the road presence of this car is really superb. The ground clearance, the suspension level, and the tire levels are really good. So if you want a car with a good space inside the cabin, the seating comfort is really good. Only thing lacking is like you have a small boot space, which is just 257 liters. Other than that, the seating space inside the cabin is really good, guys. For the driver seat, for the co-passengers, and for the rear seats. In the rear seats, you can easily sit 5 passengers. Even you can accompany with 3 adults and 2 kids also. We have done recently a small trip in that we had 3 passengers in the rear seat with 2 kids accompanied, because and the next thing is like the driving quality of this car. Guys, the driving quality is really good. The punch level, the refinement, the movement of the car, the pickup of the car, and the top speeds are really easily achieved. And most importantly, I got amazed with the suspension level of this car, because as you can see, there is a small speed breaker is coming. I'm not going to press the brakes, I'm just going to move there. It just easily goes there. It's just easy. I'm not feeling any big impact inside the car. It just easily moves on with the small speed breakers. No need to press the brakes, seeing the small speed breakers. So this is really an amazing part of this car. And guys, the final verdict is I'm gonna give the car almost 9 out of 10, because in most of the areas this car covered really a good value for money. So guys, we'll see you in the next video soon in another review of a car. So tada bye bye for now. Please do subscribe and support me. Tada bye bye.